All right, what's going on YouTube? Feels kind of surreal to have my first video on a new channel. I used to have a YouTube channel doing some car videos and whatnot, but this is my first video for this channel, which specifically is going to be about my faith journey and how the Lord saved my life, honestly. I hope that this video can shine some light to others in their lives and to help bring some sort of comfort to anybody who's watching this who may need it. And yeah, let's just get right into it. Before I even get started with the video, I just want to give thanks to the Lord for this day. I just came from the gym, for giving me the strength to have an amazing workout, and just for another day, another opportunity. So nothing's guaranteed. On to the video. All right, so a little bit about my life before coming back to my faith. I grew up Catholic. As a kid, I went to Mass with my family. I received all my sacraments. I went to Sunday CCD school, but it was never my choice. You know, my parents just put me into that, and it seemed like I wasn't really fully into it as a kid. You know, like I was a kid, I wanted to stay home, play games, play with my friends, you know, and my Sundays, you know, I wanted to just relax, and I went to do that. Granted, my dad wasn't really a strong spiritual leader, you know, so I think that's why I had that mentality, because my home life was completely different. Like, there wasn't much faith involved in the home life, you know, not like praying at home with the family or saying blessings before meals, that sort of thing. I never really had that. It was like, go to Sunday, Mass, CCD, all that stuff, and then back at home, it's like a different life, honestly, you know? So, you know, as I'm growing up, in my teenage years in high school and then going into my early adult years, I, you know, grew away from the faith, you could say. I just was lost. There was a lot of things that I was doing that wasn't right. I hung out with the wrong crowds. I did a lot of partying, a lot of drinking. I was involved in the whole hookup culture, like Tinder, and just like, you know, meeting people at the bar and whatnot. I was involved in all of that, and I never felt good inside. It's just like a never-ending cycle, and it just doesn't stop. You just want to do it again and again and again to try to fill a void that's not able to be filled. And the only reason it's not able to be filled is because the only person that can fill it is the Lord. The Lord is the only one that could heal you inside. And it took me a long time to really figure that out. And a lot of circumstances that the Lord was always there, because he's always there with me. I just was never in the right mindset, tapped in spiritually to realize that. So just to keep this video on track, not to wander, you know, all over the place, the event that really brought me back to my faith, that really made me change and realize that I need to do something different in my life, I cannot keep living the way that I'm living, was 3 years ago. I had a really bad car accident, due to my own faults, my own decisions of being irresponsible. I had a really bad car accident. By the grace of God, nobody else was injured, nobody else was involved. It was just me in my car. I was going at a very high speed, wrecked into, I was trying to take this exit, and I couldn't make the turn in time, so I just went straight through a metal guardrail and then went into this forest with a lot of trees and everything. And I just remember waking up to the EMTs asking me, "Sir, are you okay? Are you okay? Can you walk?" And I came out with only a couple minor scratches on my hands. And by the grace of God, I'm alive here today. And every time I think about that, it just means that the Lord has given me a chance, that the Lord has a better, higher purpose for me, that he still needs me to do something. And I want to serve the Lord with all that I am, with my whole body, mind, soul, spirit. And I am a servant. And I just have to continue to pray to have the Lord lead me and guide me each day. But He really saved my life, and I just want to share that with everyone who might have had some similar experiences. I know that the Lord loves everybody. We're all His children, and everybody goes through shit, you know. Everybody has their own journey, and everybody has their own purpose and their own mission. But I'm just sharing with you guys what really brought me back, and that event that happened changed my life. After that, I decided I'm going to stop hanging out with certain friends. I'm going to change my mentality. And the first thing that I did was starting with going back to church, going back to my faith, my Catholic faith. I went to confession. I told the priest about all my sins and how long it's been since my previous confession, how I was away for all those years, and there was nothing but love and comfort that I received from the priest that day, that everything was okay, that the Lord was happy to receive me again, happy that I decided to repent from the wrongdoings that I did and striving to be a better person, to seek His guidance. You know, ask and you shall receive. My life has been an adventure, to say the least. It's been a journey. It's not like the faith is, you know, one day to the next and that's it. No, it's a lifelong journey. You're gonna go through ups and downs, and things are not always gonna be easy, but you're always gonna have that comfort, the thing that was missing before. That was always missing for me, that comfort, that peace. And now that I'm getting more deep into prayer life and striving to learn, to get more knowledge about my faith and to grow closer to the Lord, I have the most comfort that I've ever had in my life. And right now, this is a separate thing, but right now I'm going through some extreme challenges. This day, the last couple, honestly, almost 2 weeks, I've been going through some deep challenges, and I went to adoration just to spend some quiet time with the Lord, and I came out of there with a calmness and a peace, a mental clarity that I didn't have beforehand. And only the Lord can give us that grace to persevere and to keep pushing through, because on our own, we're extremely weak and fragile. We get upset easily. You know, we might get overwhelmed. But I feel like with this constant prayer that I'm doing to help me to get through this time, as I'm making this video, guys, I will keep pushing through. I will continue to pray, because the Lord has a plan for me, and I trust in that, because I've trusted in myself too many times before, and sometimes things didn't work out. But the Lord, He made me, He's my creator. I gotta trust in Him. I can't really trust in all these people with higher positions than me. Can't trust fully in men. You gotta trust in the Lord all the way. And that's what I've been praying for the Lord to help me to offer myself up fully to Him, so that He can do His will in my life. And it takes patience. You know, sometimes it's not going to be when you want it, and that's okay. That's in the Lord's plan, and that's something that I'm realizing here as I'm making this video, guys. You just got to have faith. You got to stay strong and have faith, because nothing is forever. It's all temporary. Just to end this video here, you know, I don't have all the knowledge in the world. I am far from that. I am still learning a lot myself and striving to learn more and to grow closer to the Lord. I'm just sharing my own personal story. You know, hopefully this can relate to some other people, or if anybody is just going through some hard times and they don't know what to do, I would recommend just trying to pray. Try to pray to God and ask for help, because God is there with everybody. Whether you're lost or you don't realize it or not, God is there with you right now. God is here with me right now. He's literally inside. Got the Holy Spirit inside. Just got to tap in. And my whole message, my whole theme of this new channel here is just to help spread the Lord to people. To help spread that love and positivity to a world that desperately needs it. We're all connected. We're all supposed to be working together. That's why we're here. It's just we're just lost. I was lost before. I know firsthand. And I don't have all the knowledge and wisdom in the world, obviously. I'm just sharing my own experiences as I'm going through life, my faith story, my experiences. I've met a lot of great people in my faith, and I just want to share that with others, and hopefully it can help other people to sort of do some reflection on their own lives, to know that you can always change. You don't always have to stay the same. You don't always have to be around the same people. You can always change, and we have that free will. By the grace of God, we have free will. We're not just little slaves. But yeah, guys, just to wrap up this video here, it feels great to be behind the camera again and doing some YouTube videos. It's always been a hobby of mine and something that I've wanted to get back into. I just didn't know what to talk about, and I feel like lately I've been doing lots of praying, and it just feels right to talk about my faith, talk about the Lord, and striving to spread the word of the Lord, spread the love and positivity to other people. And there's a lot of other topics that I have lined up to speak about. I definitely want to get my girlfriend involved too. We can do some videos together. Looking forward to that. But yeah, guys, I just am grateful for everything that I have, grateful for this day, and I'm hoping that you guys all are doing well, that the Lord loves you, He's with you. Peace be with you, and God bless.